What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris Watch Me Party. I'm Chris,
I'm Shell.
and tonight we are watching Bohemian Rhapsody. Michelle, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm excited to watch this. It's been a while for me.
I have never seen it.
Well, what I will say is I highly recommended it, and if you could have when it was out, it was a good movie to watch in the theater.
Yeah, I would think so. I've never been a Queen fan. I mean, obviously the biggies, but um, it's never been my thing.
Yeah,
Or they've never been my thing. The talent is obvious.
yeah,
I don't deny that or anything. But their music was just. But I wanted to see it because I think Rami Malek is amazing.
yes. Yeah, I kind of grew up around Queen. If my dad wasn't playing it, my sister was.
My parents weren't big movie buffs, so I
Yeah,
didn't, or music buffs, so I didn't really. Music was all my taste.
yes. All right, we might as well get stuck into it. All right, ready?
Okay. Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
I couldn't figure out why it sounded weird. Like, why the hell does that sound so bad? Music, because it's not the normal 20th Century Fox music.
And just a little fun fact, what I remember, Timmy from the original Jurassic Park, I believe he is the bass player in this movie.
Nice.
I was going to say, what did we watch him in recently? It was the Amateur.
The Amateur. Yep. Freddie Mercury and his porn stash. Whew, that thing was rough. He was the crazy cat guy.
Yeah, he does have a few kitty cats. And he just leaves the door, he has the door open.
Did you ever notice that, like, on every TV show or movie, nobody has screens and the doors are always wide open?
Yeah.
No bugs, no mosquitoes. If I did that here, I'd be eaten alive.
I know in the UK, the whole fly screen thing isn't a big thing over there.
I could never do it here.
I didn't know Freddie Mercury was into drugs until I saw this movie.
Oh, yeah. I remember stories. I didn't follow them really, but I remember the stories.
Did you watch more Friends yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I am. I'm trying to think of something really significant that happened. Rachel's still dating her assistant, Eddie Cahill.
Okay, yep.
Uh, uh, This thing won't let me make my screen bigger. I don't know why. I'm 65-inch TV and my picture's only like 40 inches. What else? I don't know.
Has Dermot Mulroney come into it yet?
No.
No. Because
I fall asleep to New Girl.
Yeah.
And he's in that. So I was trying to. He was just in that. So I was trying to separate which. Oh, Bruce Willis was just in it. About 5 episodes ago.
Yeah.
I'm in season 8 somewhere. I'm going to kill Parker. Well, tell your sister to move. Come on. Come on. Oh. The only problem with sitting on the couch is I have fast
Puppy
friends.
love.
Say good morning. Say hi, Grace.
Morning. Yeah, I know at some point Dermot Mulroney becomes Rachel's like colleague, assistant, like when she's working for the fashion designer.
Mm-hmm.
I think they start a thing up for a little bit.
Are you sure it's Dermot Mulroney
I believe so.
and not Eddie Cahill?
I'll double check. Oops. Where is he? Dermot Mulroney. Where are we?
Oh, Phoebe's hiding a dog in the apartment.
Okay.
Chandler claims he's allergic, but he actually just doesn't like dogs, which is freaking weird.
Oh, he comes into it soon. He's in season 9, episode 11, 12, and 13.
I do not remember that.
His name's Gavin Mitchell.
Gavin. That sounds familiar. But I don't remember him being in it. I only remember him in New Girl.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that?
I don't think I have.
Oh, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, you meant to write New
It's
Girl,
very
not
Friends-ish.
Yeah.
Not nude. Not nude.
No, I write New Year instead of New Girl.
It's Friends-esque, but it's not as funny, but it's very funny.
Yep.
Definitely
TV
watch
series.
it. It's like 6.5 seasons.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth the ride. What are you doing?
Was Megan Fox just a guest star in it, or did she come in? Was she in it for a little
No,
while?
she was in it for quite some time. I
Okay.
would say 15 to 20 episodes.
All right.
They write her in when Zoe Deschanel is pregnant,
Okay.
and then she's in, rather than like hiatus the show, they send her off somewhere. I can't remember even where they send her, but then Megan's in it for that time. Oh, God. He's amazing. We're only 10 minutes into this movie, and I would have given him the Oscar.
I think he did win it, I believe.
He did. But the walk, the mannerisms, and I mean, I didn't know Freddie Mercury very well, but I mean, if you knew what he looked like, you knew how he walked and everything, but oh my gosh, he's amazing. God, he did have a lot of teeth, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I thought it was just the way he was built. I didn't realize he had extra teeth.
He said he had to get used to wearing his mouth guard
I'm
teeth.
sure. I'm sure. He doesn't really look like him, but with
It
the
depends
hair
on,
and the makeup and
yeah.
everything, I mean,
Some scenes it's more than others. I remember before the movie was filmed, he had to do like the whole Live Aid concert to get all the mannerisms and all that down.
mm, it's hard to believe, like, or it's hard to imagine that a band is, and most of them do it, you know, they pay their dues, but a band as huge as Queen was, playing in that little puddle hole. There's like, what,
Yeah.
50 people in there?
About that.
I think the same thing, like Linkin Park, same thing. There's video and stuff of when they were first getting started and them playing to 65 people.
Yeah.
and they play just as hard as when they were playing to 300,000 people, when they sold out
Yeah.
Texas or whatever. Crazy.
Yeah, some Australian bands still do that now, even though they've made it big. They still do their
Good.
pub
I
shows
think
at
that's
some point.
great. I think that's great that they do that. Breaking Ben, who's from here, used to or still comes around every year to play here. We have an outdoor concert venue, and
Yeah.
they come every year. It's they'd never make it in a pub per se, but they do really well at the venue. Get creative with your sound effects, like cracking celery when you're breaking someone's bone.
Yes.
Yeah. My favorite Queen song is Who Wants to Live Forever. It's from Highlander
Okay. I'd
with that
probably know
guy
it more
whose
if I
name I
heard it.
can never remember. Oh,
Christopher
beautiful
Lambert.
song. Yeah, that's his name. I was going to say that failed, huh?
Yeah, that guy there on the left next to the girl, he's Timmy.
If they go a little slower, I could see them.
Yeah.
Which one is he? Do you know?
Um, the one with the red hair. So he's sitting next to the blonde dude, the blonde
So he's
haired
on the
dude.
right. On the
Yeah.
right there. Yeah. Top of the Pops. Lincoln Park played there.
I remember when they were the big thing. Top of the Pops. Yeah, the guy with the bass.
Yeah. God, he was something, wasn't he?
4 cats.
I think I've seen him in other stuff. Oh,
I'll
he's in The
probably have
Social
to.
Network.
Yeah, I think he's one of the guys that works for him, I believe. I can't remember if it's in the school, when he's in school, or the uni.
Oh, he's in The Pacific. I've seen him in that.
Let's have a look. Joseph Mazzello.
He hasn't done anything since 2023.
Oh, he was Dustin in the Social Network. He was one of his dorm buddies.
I couldn't really make his face work without with that hair.
Yeah.
He has magnificent hair. Yikes.
Yeah, I think he looks more like him when he's got the short hair. It's Michael Myers. And Mr. Beach was in Mission Impossible.
Come on. Come on. Were you just going to stand there? Well, not there. What the hell are you doing? Come on, lay down. Oh. God, they're as graceful as elephants. Right? Oh, for God's sake, now I have both of them.
I'm sure the brick walls in the winter would make it cold.
Yep. Pete, you're shaking the whole couch, babe. Take it from someone whose living room is a concrete box.
Yeah.
It's cold. I hate his voice. I know I'm in the minority with that. I think he has an amazing range.
Yeah.
I just think his voice is awful. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, hello. Don't act like you didn't like it, Freddie. Stop. Not the coffee machine. Anything but the Keurig.
I can live without one.
Coffee machine.
Yeah.
I was actually just sitting here thinking, I think I'll have coffee today. I haven't been having it in the morning because it's been so bloody hot.
He was a perfectionist, apparently.
I'm sorry.
Freddie was a perfectionist, apparently.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
I hear Bohemian Rhapsody. I just think of bloody Mike Myers and that in
I
Wayne's
know.
World.
They took a big shot with that song
Did
because
they?
it was like nothing that anybody had out at the time or since. I mean, it's a
Hmm.
ridiculous song. These
And
four idiots screaming about Galileo.
yeah. And it's a long song. Was it like 9 minutes or something?
It's a big one. I thought it was longer than 6 minutes too. Sure as hell feels like it when you're listening to it.
Have a look. $5 minutes and 55 seconds. I thought it was longer than
I
that too.
I'm in love with my car. I don't even know what they're talking about, but the story's fun. Stairway to Heaven's not short.
Um,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rami would have come on set and he would have been like, "What uniform am I wearing today?"
Yeah, really. What bizarro crap do you have for me today? Oh, I think a dog took my glasses. To me. Thank God I have 26 pairs of them. You're back? Hold on. Come on.
Yeah, what they play in front of? 100,000+ people.
Come on. Ow, ow. That used to make Chester cry when the audience would sing back.
Yeah. Even being in a crowd, that's a good feeling.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm gay, you weirdo. Look at me.
But he still felt something for her because I believe she got all of his money. Or most of it, anyway.
Will you stop licking the electronics, please? You freaking weirdo. Let's not fry the puppy this morning. I want you to let me bang dudes while I'm on the road. Love. Ooh, that was rough. What are you doing?
If I remember, he bought her the house next door to his.
He probably felt horrible. Like she said, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
And he genuinely loves her.
Meow.
Yeah. Well, looks like you got custody of the kitty cats. It was me meowing, you weirdo. Not gay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This would have been an interesting film to see if, because Sacha Baron Cohen was meant to play the Freddy until he dropped out.
I could see that. Oh my God, shake the freak tree. So the vocals are Rami Malek, obviously Freddie Mercury, and some dude, Mark Martel, who apparently sounds just like Freddie Mercury. It's a combination of all three.
Yeah.
But they wanted to use as many, obviously, originals as they could.
Yeah, I think I read that before somewhere once. Be a good drinking game to how many times he says darling.
Oh my lord. You'd be quite hammered pretty early on, I think. Ouch.
It's really in Madison Square Gardens too.
That was quite an anthem.
Oh, this song.
Yeah.
And always when they do "We Are the Champions," it just reminds me of Mighty Ducks movies.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Parker, move that fan, would you? Pull right in my eyes, making me very tired.
The guy who's talking now, he's in a movie coming up soon we're doing.
I've seen him in other stuff too. I couldn't tell you any of it, but
Yeah.
I know he's been in other stuff.
Yeah, he plays the villain in the last two Maze Runner movies.
I did not see those. piss flap. I've not heard that one before. Did he throw a shoe?
I believe so.
That what you weirdos across the pond do? You throw shoes.
Maybe in England.
Well, you're across the pond, in an ocean.
Yeah.
Comfy.
Maybe the women throw their high heels over here.
Maybe. I did throw a shoe the other day, though, didn't I? I did. They must have been mortified when they figured out he was gay. Or found out he was gay.
Must have been.
I mean, they had an aneurysm when he changed his name. I can't imagine. Because I'm sure that goes against some sort of religion they've got. The Friends is it's hitting a lot different this time after just finishing Matthew's book.
Yeah.
He talks about, you can tell when I was on pills, you can tell when I was drinking. He lost all of his teeth and had to get obviously replacements. You can tell because his voice changed, and I never understood why. Now, because they had to give him all new teeth. And when teeth actually fit in your mouth the way they're quote unquote supposed to, you talk funny. And it's a lot harder to watch this time. Just shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, which season? I think it's 4. I think it's 4 or 5, or he's put on a lot of weight.
Yeah. It's when he was drinking real heavy.
Yeah.
Sing it, Parker. Her chest cavity makes a good sound.
Yeah.
She's hungry, so it's kind of hollow.
Yeah, I remember when I watched Friends, for the first time all the way through. I think that's when I went into the 4th season or the 5th. I was like, gee, he gained some weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got used to it, and I think the next season he was all thin again.
Right. He's He put on quite a bit of weight right before he proposed to Monica. And then they came back the next season and he had lost it.
Yeah.
Stop. That was funny.
Yeah, I watched an episode last night before we came on live of The Odd Couple.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh, the media. Goddamn vultures. People really do think that, just because they're in the spotlight, we deserve to know absolutely everything about their lives. It's terrible.
Mm.
Holy hell.
I remember this film clip.
I do not. What's that strange device in his hand?
I believe it was a thing called a phone book.
What are those? I remember they were so thick, people used to have competitions to see if they could tear them in half. You remember that?
Yeah.
Then they'd shoot through a stack of them to see how far the bullet could go.
We used to make Christmas trees out of them.
Huh?
We used to make Christmas trees out of them. So you'd start from the start of the phone book, and you'd fold a page one way, and then on the next page you'd fold it another way, and you got all the way to the end, and it gradually made a Christmas tree.
Huh.
I think like middle school we did that, and then you spray painted them.
You Aussies are weird. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I gotta look it up. Phone book Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh, I never knew that was a thing.
They used to take forever to do though.
I would imagine so. Ouch. Oh my god. Wrong button. Shh. That's kind of neat how you make them. The phone book one must have taken forever, though, like you said.
Yeah.
I just watched a lady use like a pamphlet book that was, I don't know, maybe 30 pages, and that took her forever. And then she's gluing them on a candlestick
Okay.
for like the base
Yeah.
or a small jar. Huh. And then you decorate. Well, that might be the cutest thing I've ever seen. Now I have to make one.
Yeah, I think we used to just go to the hardware shop, and you could buy like the little wooden circle, and we used to just glue it on top of that.
That is super cute. I'm going to spin this. I have to move this fan or I'm going to fall asleep. I'll be right back. There you go. Oh, for a second. Don't get excited. Nothing's happening. So much better. Come, let's be British. Come, let's be British. No. She's looking at me like, you are one weird lady. Not that that's an uncommon thing that I get. They're like, we got rescued by the strangest lady in the world. Come on. Very easy peasy. We gotta watch the movie. Oh, it's Mary. Mary's returned. Mary, the candle is dead. That's a lot of coke.
Yes.
I don't remember him being a solo artist.
Yeah, neither did I until I watched this as well. I think only he did like 1 or 2 albums, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. But as previously discussed, I wasn't a big fan. So, I mean, if you put one out, I definitely wouldn't have run out and purchased it. I'm getting married. Oh, that's worse.
He did 2 solo albums. Come home, Freddie.
Where is he? Is he still in England somewhere?
Not sure exactly.
if they said where he went, I missed it.
I think he's in West Germany, I think. Yep. Kick to the curb.
When you know you've gone rot. Be back.
Yep.
This is that song. Who
Okay.
Wants to Live Forever?
Apparently, this part of the movie is wrong. He was diagnosed with AIDS after Live Aid.
This guy or Freddie?
Freddie.
Hmm. Diagnosed in 87. He lived a lot longer than most people did at that time.
Apparently, the last song they recorded was "Show Must Go On," which is what they used for the final credits.
That's good. I like that song. Very powerful. It's very, you know.
Yeah. cute kitty cats.
What's who the hell was that? Bob Dylan?
Bob Geldof.
Geldof, that was it. I knew it was Bob. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Sorta. He's given me AIDS. Did you see Dustin asked if you'd get in a Discord?
Oh, Dustin, there is a Discord. It should be just Chris's Watch a Movie Party, but it's one word. You dropped in just at the right time, Dustin.
So he was diagnosed in 87, but they think he had it in as early as 82.
Okay.
He had a lesion on his tongue, which of course was the big sign of age. You had lesions. He didn't publicly say he had AIDS until the day before he died. Oh my God, he looks like hell in a handbasket. When was Live Aid? Do you know off the top of your head?
I can't tell you off the top of my head.
No. Okay. Live Aid. I'll find out if I could spell. 1985. I forgot there were two of them.
Was there?
That's right. There was one at Wembley, which is this obviously, and one at JFK in Philly. They were at the same time.
Okay.
That was a good shot. Him playing and singing in the piano.
Yeah. Well, there's actually a YouTube video where they've got this lined up in the Live Aid concert as well, and it's like pretty much shot for shot.
Nice. I heard this song in 40 years.
I was going to say I heard it the other day. Now it's the next song they play. Heard it on the radio the other day.
He is excellent in this.
He is. I think when they filmed this, I think that it was like in between the third and fourth season of Mr.
Mr.
Robot,
Robot.
and all I could see after that was Buddy Freddie Mercury.
Quite a performer. So talented. That is a big ass cat. Oh my god. That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
Oh, the era of the porn stash.
apparently they had to rebuild this as a set. This whole stadium.
Oh yeah, it's long gone. Can you imagine just being like? I remember I always refer to Chester because I've read everything, but the first time when they played in Texas, it was like their first huge concert. It was a
Yeah,
2-day show. They played one in Dallas and one in Houston, and it was like standing there in this sold out stadium. He's like, here I am, 21 years old, Chester Bennington from Phoenix, Arizona, and these people are here to see us.
yeah.
And there's like 6 of us, and there's 200,000 of them. He's like, it was like mind-numbingly amazing. I can't even imagine all those people there to see you. Look at them all.
He actually played that concert recently when they played live in Texas.
It's not one of my favorite shows. Chester was having a very bad day at the one in Dallas, and he was very angry. I don't think it's one of his best performances. I don't watch it often. Actually, there's only really 2 of their shows I watch. They're my favorites. Maybe I don't like it. That was their first show where after Chester went from blonde to black to his natural color.
Yeah.
He dyed it in the sink like 5 minutes before the show. I really liked him with his blonde hair.
Apparently they went over their set too. Everyone was supposed to have 20 minutes. I think they went for about 25.
So Live Aid tickets were €5 in London, which included a €20 donation.
Yeah.
I don't understand how their money works. And tickets in Philly were 35 to 50. Wembley had 72,000 people, and JFK and Philly had 90,000. What band stole the show in Live Aid? Queen is widely considered to have stolen the show. Often cited as the highlight of the event and one of the greatest live performances of all time. The event attracted roughly 162,000 attendees, was broadcast to 1.5 billion with a B viewers, which was insane in the 80s, 100 countries, making it one of the largest global broadcasts ever, raised $245 million through ticket sales and donations. Can you imagine how much that would make today?
A lot.
Geldof said, contrary to popular belief, David Bowie got donations flooding in, not Freddie Mercury. Okay, so if it made 245 million, how come only 140 million of it went to Ethiopia?
Not sure.
It was 95 degrees in Philadelphia that day.
A warm one.
Well, they say it was even hotter because of the black stage.
All right, everyone. That's the end of the movie, and we'll be back on Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Australian Central Time. We are doing the movie 21 with Kevin Spacey. Hopefully, you can join us there for that one.
Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.